Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Mediocre Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. Welcome back. We are here with 5 of the most mediocre sets ever printed in Magic's history. Of course, this is a subjective thing, so, leave your hate below in the comments if you want. Maybe you think a set is worse than the other, whatever, it happens. This is just going to be the 5 that I polled and got the most votes for, being some of the worst sets, or most mediocre sets, ever printed in Magic's history. So that's why we're doing these 5. If you're new here, welcome. If you want to leave a comment below and let me know what you think next week, which set of these 5 next week you think will have the lowest cost black instant or sorcery. Okay, instant or sorcery, so basically a non-creature spell. Okay, well, I guess we're not including enchantments, so instant and sorcery. Okay, we're doing instants and sorceries. Lowest black cost instant or sorcery from one of these sets. If you leave a comment below saying that, you have a chance to win the pack that contains that card next week. So that being said, what we've done this week is the comments from last week were for the most number of blue cards in the pack. Highest number of blue cards in the pack. And what we like to do is we're opening up the packs from highest number of votes to lowest number of votes and seeing how that goes. So, that being said, Saviors of Kamigawa been coming in first place for the votes every week almost. I think we're going to have to switch it up for the last, maybe when I hit 26, I'll switch it up and we'll start opening from the least number of votes to the most number of votes. That way Saviors is always last. How about that? Maybe we'll do that. Anyway, let's see how we go here. We're looking for just blue cards. It doesn't have to be creature, instance, doesn't matter what it is. Just has to be a blue card. We've got Shinin of Stars Light, not so much. Barrel Down, no. Minamo, Scroll Keeper. Perfect. Blue card. 1. We got 1. We got Okina Night Watch. We got Death Mask Nezumi. Look at that little guy. Look at that little man right there. Very, very evil looking. Ready to fight, that's for sure. Kitsune Dawnblade. Curtain of Light. Ronin Cave Keeper. Oboro Breeze Collar. There you go. Blue card number 2. 2 in blue for, just the common cards is pretty good. It's pretty good. Rending Vines. Shinin of Fear's Chill. And now we're into the uncommons. We've got Kamuri Ona. Ebony Owl Netsuki. Or Netsuk. We've got a Shape Stealer. There you go. Nice little blue card there. And oh yeah, blue rare. It's going to be hard to beat Saviors of Kamigawa this week. We got Kaho Minamo Historian right there. 2/2 legendary wizard creature for 4 in blue. So we've got 4 blue cards in the first pack. It's going to be really hard for these 2 packs to catch up with 4. 3 is doable. 4 is pushing it. You have to really hit a... It's not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it's going to be difficult. That being said, Born of the Gods had the same number of votes as Saviors of Kamigawa this week, which is, saying something because it hasn't had the same number of votes for a number of weeks now. It's always been lower. We've got Charging Badger. Ooh, we've got our first blue card, though. Flood Tide Serpent, that's 1. Maybe we'll end up with a tie again this week, who knows. Fellhide Brawler. Ephra's Radiance. Bolt of Keranos. Karametra's Favor. Oreskos Sun Guide. Stratus Walk, good. Ooh, and Nullify. 3 blue commons. Things are looking okay for Born of the Gods. Impetuous Sun Chaser. We're into the uncommons now. Peregrination. Archetype of Courage. Oof. Dawn to Dusk has to be the rare. Oh, and it's a Phoenix, which is blue, but it's not mono blue. Is there a foil, though? No, no foil. Man, that's unfortunate. So close. You came really close, Born of the Gods. Came really close. Now, next up is Fallen Empires and Dragon's Maze are tied this week with 4 votes apiece. Now, Dragon's Maze had less votes last week than Fallen Empire, so Fallen Empires goes first. See what we get here. Starting strong with a blue card. That's a good sign. Tidal Influence. That's 1. We've got Acacian Town, Acacian Scout, Armor Thrall, Homerid, 2 blue cards. Not too shabby for a pack of only 8 cards. We've got a Thallid. We've got Neckrite. And then we have Hymn to Turok. There you go. That's the one that everyone goes after, right? Hymn to Turok, a great little card. 2 mana sorcery. Discarding 2 cards for 2 mana. Seems good. Seems good. And then it says, if target player does not have enough cards, his or her entire hand is discarded. Which is, I mean, like, that's just how that works, right? You basically, if you don't have 2 cards to discard, you still discard the 1 card that you have. Mending Touch. All right, we're starting into Dragon Maze here. We got 1 blue. There you go. Uncovered Clues. Golgari Cluestone. Azorius Cluestone. Hired Torturer. Nivix Cyclops. Pilfered Plans. Sinister Possession. Crawl Warrior. Zerta Druid. Jellin Sphinx. Turn and Burn, Blast of Genius, and Dragon Shift. Man, if we had included multicolored cards in this, Dragon's Maze would have run away with this pack. Because that was what, like 5... And a Hollowed Fountain in the land slot. Look at that. See, Dragon's Maze could have Shocklands in the land slot. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. But if you look back at this pack, right, I was thinking about including the monocolor and then making a tie between these, so that way I can give away this pack as well. But then, like, if you do that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards in Dragon's Maze, which is, there's no way another set can even, like, get anywhere close to 7, right? And I think that's, so the argument, I had this discussion with the comment section and with my patrons on Discord and stuff. And the thing is, right, is that if you include the multicolor cards, Dragon Maze is going to always end up beating in the highest count of things that are of that color, because it has this thing where, you know, you get 7 and the other sets could have like maybe 5 if they're lucky, right? If they're a really seeded pack in one color, maybe they've got 5, right? But they're not going to have the same, right? Anyway, I don't think the Homelands is going to get 4 here, but we'll see. Especially since it's not starting with a blue, so we'll see. Castle Sanger. We've got a Black Carriage. It's not looking good. Folk on Hava. Ambush Party. Not a single blue card yet. Ooh, this is like a misprint though. Do you see that? There's like a weird, like, it's actually printed that way. That is actually a printing mark on the card. Like, it's not like I can run my finger over it and there's no damage to the card there. Interesting. I'll have to pull that out, I guess. Don't know how that kind of thing happens, but Funeral March. Samite Alchemist. Hey, look, there's another one. Look. I wonder, do these go together? They sure do. Check that out. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that is, but there it is. Cool. I guess I'll have to put that up in like one of the weird groups that they deal with misprints and stuff and see if anybody can tell me what it is. Ambush. Not a single blue card from that Homelands pack. It looks like something was like on the scanner or on the printer, because it's like one solid image, right? It's like one solid image across the 2 cards, right? Let's see if you can focus. See? Isn't that weird? Pretty neat, though. It's interesting, too, because it's under the border on this card, which is weird. Because I thought that they printed, I guess they print the black border first, and then print that line because it goes on top, right? Huh. Super weird. cool, but weird. Anyway, moving on to the actual thing here. It looks like Saviors of Kamigawa won this week, so we've got 12 lucky folks who are about to figure out whether they are the winners or not this week. So let's put that together and see what we find. I'm just going to put these off to the side here. I'm going to like pull these out separately. I'll take a photo of them and put them up on the group later, like today at some point, and see. So let's go ahead and put that there like that. Put that there like that. And then let's get our names out. Okay. Who have we got? I've already sorted these, I believe, yes. So Connor is first. There's Connor. Then we've got Danny 6 String. All right, Danny, do you have a card? Let's find out. Did I make a card for you? I think I did, right? No? All right. I thought I made a card for you, but I guess I didn't. So let's go ahead and give you this one right here. Can't use that one. Let's see. Is this? Here we go. There you go. There's Danny 6 String right there. Then we've got Gurrowick. Wiz. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I apologize. I butcher it every time. I know I do. We'll give you the planes, and I'm sorry. And you've been voting every week, and I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the content and voting and stuff. But like, I'm sorry that I'm butchering your name, and I'm just it's just how it is, I guess. I'm absolutely atrocious at pronouncing things. We've got Joseph S. We've got Kazan. We've got Mark Antoine, and Matt O, and also Mike A. So let's see. Matt A? No, Mike A. Matthew O. Mike A. Okay. So I'm missing Mark Antoine. So let's get you a card here. Mark Antoine L. There you are. And then we've got Sean K. I hope you guys are okay with watching me do this instead of... Do you want me to like cut away and cut back when I have all the names together? I can do that too, but I feel like you guys like to see this part because you get to see your names come up, and even the people who weren't necessarily in there get to see their names come up. There's Virvel. All right. Okay. And you guys get to see that I have all your names on cards sitting at the side of my desk over here. See? So we've got 12 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I'm missing Jonathan. See? This is why we double check things. Got caught up looking for Joseph, and I missed Jonathan. See? And then Jonathan would have called me out in the comments. He would have been like, hey, you missed me. I totally voted for that. And I'd be like, you did? And then I'd be like, huh, you did. See, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 folks. There it is. All right, so I'm going to just do this. Everyone keep track of where their name was. Too late. It's shuffled now. Everybody's all shuffled up. I have no idea where anybody is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everybody see all those cards? We get our trusty pink D12 off the side here. We're 4 across, right? That's how we're doing it. Counting across and then across and then across. All right, so number 7. So that puts you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smack dab in the middle. So good voting. Unfortunately, it wasn't you, Sean. Close. Joseph almost got there. Mark Antoine. Guro Wickwiz. Connor. Kazan. Danny Six String. Matthew O. Tom D. Mike A. And it wasn't Jonathan. See, the last name I put in, and he was counting, and he didn't see his name. So, congratulations to Virvel. You are the lucky winner of this sweet, sweet pack of Saviors of Kamigawa. So, make sure you shoot me your mailing address to the address that should be popping up on screen now, and get that off to me so that I can ship these out to you. Reminder right now that the shipping and stuff is a little bit, finicky with things going outside of Canada. Right now they're saying that stuff is still shipping to and from the US, but I've had a few patrons tell me that they didn't get their packages from March, and I shipped them out in March, and that's sort of when all this stuff started happening. So I'm holding all of my patron stuff back as well, so I'm not going to ship this out until things start to settle a little bit, so I will hold on to it. I have a pile of things over here that are supposed to be going out in the mail, and I'm just holding on to them until things are a little bit more stable. So hopefully I can get it to you soon, but thank you for voting. Don't forget to leave your vote down below for next week on which set you think will have the lowest cost, black, instant, or sorcery. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.